Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Stacy Lee's Life with cerebral palsy. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you have come across this channel, that means you have come across my channel that talks about cerebral palsy and what it's like for me as an individual and as a mom that lives with cerebral palsy. And the good side of cerebral palsy and the bad side of cerebral palsy. You are not hearing this from a doctor. You are not hearing this from a nurse. You are not hearing this from a social worker. You are hearing this from an individual that lives with cerebral palsy on a daily basis. An actual person that lives with it. I want to help those who have cerebral palsy and those that don't have cerebral palsy. I want to help those that have different types of disabilities, because just maybe you can learn and use some of my experiences with your experience. So if any of my methods help you, feel free to try them. Vice versa, let me know down in the comments what have helped you, so maybe that it will work for me. So what I want to talk about today is what it is actually like for me to live with cerebral palsy and how I have to deal with things different compared to someone that does not have to live with the disability. So you guys may ask me how much help I may need. And I don't need a whole lot of help up until I need to get into bed. And this is why you guys see me in bed all of the time when I do my videos, because this is where I'm most comfortable at. Because it takes the pressure off my back. And you may ask me what pressure has to do with it. Because I have 2 metal rods in my back. So if I'm sitting up straight, my back constantly hurts. And I can only sit in my chair for a certain amount of hours without my tailbone hurting, without everything hurting. And when I talk about everything, I mean my legs, my back, and my bottom, and especially my tailbone. And once my tailbone starts to hurt, everything hurts. So you may ask me if I can feed myself. Yes, I can absolutely feed myself. I can also cook if I'm up in my wheelchair. When I'm not in my wheelchair, I need a little bit more help than what I normally would if I was not up in my wheelchair. I can clean the house if I'm up in the wheelchair. Do I like clean the house? No, I'm like any other person when it comes to that. I hate clean the house, but I also like a clean house. And you may ask me how much help I may need. I need, as far as me taking a shower, I can do that on my own However, it's a lot easier if I have somebody help me. Do I want to do it on my own? Absolutely. And I'm going to be, when I do these videos, guys, I'm going to be 100% with you. Is it easier if I have somebody just do everything for me? Yes. However, the question is, do I let people do things for me? To a point, because I don't like asking for help. I don't like relying on other people. So, and you may ask me why I don't like relying on other people, and it's a lot easier to rely on other people, because when you have a disability, you feel, at least for me, I'm not going to speak on everybody's behalf on this, but at least for me, I feel like if I let everybody do everything for me, my independence is taken away, and I don't like that my independence is taken away. I am very hard-headed, I'm stubborn, and I just don't like asking for help. If I let people do things for me, that makes me become lazy, and I don't like to become lazy. And I'm not saying that what I'm telling you, that this is going to work for everybody. I'm just telling you that this is what works for me. And keep in mind, guys, what I'm telling you is from my experience. I'm not saying everybody needs to do what I do. I'm just telling you that it works from my experience. And if it doesn't work for you, what I'm telling you, that is totally fine. If it does, that is totally great. And I've had, in the last 24 hours, I've had a lot of people ask me if I can use the toilet on my own. And this may be a little too much TMI, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because I told you guys since I started my channel, I was going to be 100% with you guys. So I've had a lot of people ask me in the last 24 hours, because of my last video that I did, can I use the toilet or do I have to use diapers? And the answer to that is, I 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, 100% use the toilet. I do not use diapers. I use a toilet. And you may ask me how I do that. Because I can't walk. The simple answer to that one is, I either have my roommate help me onto the toilet, or I use a bedpan. But I mostly use my bedpan, but I can use the toilet if I need to. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of information because I know it's coming, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of information on how I use the bedpan. What I do is I roll from side to side, so I'm able to do it myself, so I don't have to rely on someone else to help me with the bathroom. And I basically use the bedpan because then I don't have to stand up and have somebody help me with my pants. so I basically can pull my pants down on my own if I'm using the bedpan. And that's the end of that conversation, because I don't want to get too personal when it comes to the toilet talk or the bathroom talk, because personally I think no one wants to hear that. But since I've been getting a lot of questions about it, I thought I would address it. And I will address in another video on how my back surgery came about and why that came about. As far as everyday tasks, I don't do everyday tasks like I'm supposed to, because I switch it up. Because I pretty much do as much as I can for myself. I pretty much switch it up when I feel like switching it up. If you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Please smash this like button. Please subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. And in tomorrow's video, I will tell you what medication I take for my back, because a lot of people have been asking me that. But just know I'm not telling you it because I want you to go out there and take what I'm taking. A lot of people ask me what I do to get rid of the pain for my back. So in tomorrow's video, I'm going to explain all of that and talk about my back. So, as I always say, guys, never say you can't, always say you can. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.